Hello everyone, my name is Dutch Muscovy. I'm coming at you with another video. This one's a little bit different from normal. I typically try to get a Postal Dude modded survival for Fallout 4 done. This week with the 4th of July and such, just wasn't in the cards for us today, unfortunately, so I've decided to do something a little bit different, something a bit shorter, so I could provide you all with something. We're in Call of Duty Vanguard. I specifically chose this one because I couldn't help but notice that they had unleashed Shi No Numa. I'd never read that description before. For those of you who don't know, Shi No Numa means Swamp City, not Swamp of Death. Oh no. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. That's based off of the German translations. All the German maps were like Night of the Undead, Theater of the Dead, you know. But tangent. Moving aside, I typically get 3-day weekends, working 10 hours a day, 4 days a week. So I usually have about 72 hours to record, edit, and publish. I don't have that this week. Due to the 4th, I didn't work. Well, I worked, and then I didn't do my normal video stuff on those days because I'm lazy, and I like celebrating the 4th of July because I'm a hot-blooded American who always wants an excuse to celebrate the USA. So instead, we're here, and we're going to try and celebrate the USA as best we can. God, this is going to... You see, I'm a little apprehensive because I actually tried to record this video back on the actual 4th. But for some reason, unlike every other game I own, COD Vanguard does not play well with my recording software. I had to manually set, as you can see up here, I had to manually set my FPS down to 30, and even then I'm getting drops down to 28. I have everything set to minimum. It's created this unpleasant looking mess. I'm just going to say, in my opinion, Black Ops 3 Zombies looks better than this. That's my opinion, which I respect. But it's fine. It's whatever. We are going to go in celebration of the original World at War, standard 1911. Ring of Fire, because that's the best one in Cold War Zombies. And we're just going to start Shi No Numa and try to have some fun. I set my audio right. Yes, audio's all right. Okay. This is going to be interesting. We're playing as, I forget his name, annoying New York guy, because he's the least wooden of all the operators I have unlocked, which is basically none. Because, jeez, who do we have? There's Japanese American guy. I don't know. I don't play this game very often, so. We're just gonna focus on this. Alrighty. Yep, that's 30 frames per second. Oh, that's right. We can't do that. Hey, Peter McCain. How are you doing? What else we got going on here? There's the
This
zombies.
is Professor Kraft. You are there to find a powerful
Oh,
relic,
you're...
once used to trap Syraxis in her artifact.
Oh, God. I didn't realize they'd be talking throughout the entire thing. Okay.
Open all barriers and explore the dig site. Understood?
Every time I turn around, there's new orders.
It's not funny when it's annoying. Also, are these...
Eat the dirt.
These aren't Japanese.
Fuck. That made me see stars.
These aren't Japanese zombies.
Yeah, I ain't impressed.
Are these... Did they not... So they recreated Shi No Numa, and from what I can see here, it's relatively accurate. But we're still fighting Where are the Japanese zombies? These should be Japanese zombies. We're in the Southeast Pacific. Where's the Japanese? That's not an M1 carbine.
Loud and clear.
Okay, frag grenades. That's normal. No M1 carbine? The Itra burst. I've never used that.
This is my turf, asshole.
No, I find it strange that there's no boards over the windows, but then again, I guess it makes sense in this setting. To be honest, the boards were kind of useless in Cold War as well because of how powerful the player character is, but still strange not to see it here. Is this still that is still a 43. Okay, that's normal. Is this a Arasaka? Maybe that's not. SVT. 2 semi-auto handgun? 2 semi-auto rifles right here at the beginning? That's an Italian. Yeah, okay. That's a Soviet firearm, which is weird. That's a German one. Itra burst, that has to be Italian. I think it is. What else we got? Oh, Jug. That's a little weird, man. Weird thing to say. Oh, there's the original map.
Don't get in my way.
Do we have the, Oh, good. There is a Thompson. That is the 1928 version, though, because these games have a hard-on for the old model. For those of you who don't know, the 1928 is the older version of the original Thompson. It's the actual Chicago typewriter. There was a modified version which dropped the drum magazines and the foregrip and replaced it with a far more simple design, and that became the M1 Thompson. So this is what original Marines would carry. Marines carried the 1928. And if you were in the Army or were deployed after 41, you would have been using an M1. Oh, we still have the Grand, at least. That's good.
I've hit targets from 15,000 feet. Ain't I a marksman?
That is not... That's a carbine barrel shroud.
Blew that one's head off.
That's a carbine's barrel shroud. Why is that on an M1? That should be a flat front. Okay. That's an accurate reload. That's fine. Okay, so now we can no longer do melee strikes to kill. That's normal. I forget that this game does not have the permanent upgrades of Cold War. In Cold War, you could get a Bowie knife default, and that would give you a stab kill up until, I believe, wave 10. Let's see how the 1911 goes. Yeah, it's alright. Must stop in power. Oh god, it unlocked a sight. There should be no reflex sights at this point in history, but it's fine. It's a video game. I'll allow it. Leave this over here.
Monolith is a focal point for Syraxis' lost.
Okay, is this literally just the original? But Infested. Give me a bar. Give me a fucking bar. Ooh, speed cola. I'll take it. Alright, this bar actually seems pretty normal. So we got something we know. We got a bar. Thank God. Alright, so we got a bar. Oh, it's a 50 BMG? On a bar? Nah, I'll take it. I've seen worse. I have actually seen worse.
Try that again, folks. Yeah, I ain't impressed.
What else can we grab? That is some rough. That is rough. STG? There is the STG. Let's see what we can get for that. Oh, this isn't in World War II, you could hit tab and it would open up a journal, so you could actually follow things. I guess they decided not to keep that, even though it was a really... I actually really liked the journal in World War II. I thought that was a decent addition. That did not go off. Okay. Did I use it wrong? Is that like a time bomb? Oh, it's the C4 from Cold War. I'll just go ahead and grab a something else instead then. Grab some more perks. Ah, it's a Wonderwaff. Oh, stamina. Alright, we'll take it. What do we got here? Blood type Z. I don't know what that is. Well, I can tell it's Pack-a-Punch. I just don't know what it's a Pack-a-Punch of, nor why is there a Pack-a-Punch in there in the first place. You know, it would probably help if I went to the right area to get the STG. I went to the complete wrong area. Oh. Went down. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, now that I have an idea of what I'm doing, we can give it a closer shot. That's a... Oh. Alright. Oh god, why is this like 4 teams? Well, let's try something a little bit different then. So, clearly, it's not... It's rough. It's very rough. But we can get further along. Let's see what else we got. We could break the game right off the bat. That feels wrong, see the MG42 being the first one. Got DMRs. Oh, that's right, there's no Arasaka in the game at all. So they can't use it for this. Alright. They have a car, though. Why isn't the car up there? No. I shouldn't have to explain why this shouldn't exist. And I'm not going to. We got the Russian sniper rifle. That's Japanese. No Enfield? We've got 2 Soviet Union rifles. A German and a Japanese. But no, no Springfield? No Lee Enfield? Okay. Now I'm looking at it. They called the Luger the Klauser. Okay. That's Webley. I don't know which one that is. I'll look it up later. It looks almost Chinese, like a Chinese ripoff of the Pocket Hamlet or something. Oh, God. Panzerfaust, okay. Panzerschreck, yep. And the bazooka. Okay, yeah, those look fine. I don't know what the Mark 11 launcher is, though. STGs. Yeah, that is Russian from the looks of it. That's Italian. Bar. That's another Russian gun. Oh, that's the ugly piece of sin from World War II. Ah, yep. That's for those of you who don't know, this is a cheap-ass version of the STG that was produced to arm the populace against the Russians. That looks like something someone made in their garage. That's just your standard side feed. I think this one actually was... I believe this was a testing prototype that was just never used because... Why would you? Okay, let's go ahead and just go with... I like the bar. We're going to go with the bar. And we're just going to get y'all set up. Actually, we're going to go for a... We don't need any of these. We don't need any of these. Not for what we're about to do. Why are these after these? These are far better than these. These will frickin' tear your hand up. Good God. They're not even like proper ankle grips that you need on guns anymore. What is that? With that. Really? Alright, I guess we'll go with 20 BMG, because, you know. Alrighty. Oh, we can customize it too, boys. What do we got? What do we have? Alright, we'll go with that. Oh, we can put a charm on it. Oh boy. Oh, these are all locked. Well, what can we put on here? F. Press F for this game. Oof. What are these? in memory of Raven Software, I'm going to establish... I'm going to use the Raven skull. I know it's called Plague Doctor, but that's Raven Software. Poor guys. You didn't deserve this. And sure, disassembly, because why not? It looks nice. And we'll put that on there. Because red, white, and blue, I like it. God, that's ugly. That is so flippin' ugly. Oh well. We're playing Vanguard. It's never gonna look pretty. Three, two, one, torture! And we'll use our bar. Alright, goal is simple.
To special forces, that swamp is where the Wahrheit found the artifact of Cyrexis.
Why? Okay, so you see that flip up? I tried to hit caps lock to do a walk. It turns out caps lock and tab are bound to the exact same control. So that's interesting. I'm used to games where caps lock allows you to start walking. Oh. That's alt. Wait, is there no... Huh.
Knock the fuck off.
Alright, fine. We'll just, So we can't do walking fire, but we can do crouching fire. Yeah, walking does nothing. That is interesting. But crouching does.
There is a certain monolith nearby that can help you recall.
Okay.
Find it.
Okay. I've had enough of you. Shut up. All of you, shut up. Wait. Nope. They do still make noise. I was about to be very confused why the zombies were silent. They still make noise. They're just extremely limited. Good God. Is that why they were talking so much? Is there any noise? Good God, this place is silent. Okay. Also, playing at 30 frames per second, this is... Oh, it's screwing with my brain. I'm so used to 60. But I can't play on 60 and still have a good recording. I kid you not, I was recording at 60 frames per second. And, I don't know if it's just because of how, extra this game's fucking coding is. But when I tried to do that, it slowed down to, 3 frames per second. It was embarrassing how slow the game was running. Alright, what do we got here? We'll go with that. Sure. It's free ammo. Oh, it actually works. Yeah. Interesting. So now we have a potential unlimited magazine. / infinite ammo. Well, now it doesn't matter because we're just gonna punch everything. Yeah, I swear to God, the original Shi No Numa had way more sounds going on than this. This can't be right. Oh, there's the STG. What do we got? Speed Cola? Is that now static? Is it always the same now? Like, are we always going to get the same order of perks? I hope not. That's boring. Okay. Now let's see here. Double points. I actually don't know if y'all can even hear what I'm hearing. Like, I'm getting very, very limited sound effects. That looks fine. Why is the magazine on that so weird? Oh, that's not 8 Kurtz. That's a frickin'... This thing's using, like, Russian 30. Hey everyone, as you can tell by the sudden change in vocal quality, this is editing Dutch, and I did do some looking into it. That is Russian 30 cal. That is 7.62 by 25 Tokarev. That is a Tokarev pistol caliber, which would actually mean that this specific STG is a submachine gun, so it's not using a full-size cartridge. The real STG-44 uses 8mm Kurtz, which is a 7.92 by 32 millimeter. Another thing I found while doing that research is that the rat that we see in the loadout screen, that is meant to be a Tokarev TT-33. I imagine just like a Mauser, they weren't able to get the rights to use the Tokarev name, so they instead chose to rename it to Klauser instead. Just letting y'all know what I found. Monkey Bomb. Oh, shit. Kaboom. Kaboom. Why didn't you go kaboom? Kaboom means kaboom. Okay. That's expensive. In Cold War, it was like, what, $250? You know, I was expecting, you know, a bit more from these. They're feeling really weak, especially compared to, like, what you'd use them for in, like, the real Shi No Numa. Maybe I should have grabbed a Thompson, I don't know. But that would have cost just as much, if I remember correctly. I believe those are in the same price range. Alrighty. It should be working just fine. If I press the B button, I can switch over to precision aim, or semi-auto. Not entirely sure how that's useful for a bar, but sure. Did the bar even have select fire? I need to look that up later. Actually do some research on. I don't remember the bar having select fire. It was just a, you know. Then again, the bar did not fire that fast, so you could effectively select fire it just by not manhandling the trigger like a chump. Alright, so this is our new one. Standard pew-pew. Cool. Standard space age noises. About 4 times the damage? Yeah, about 4 times the damage. Let's see what the decoy does. How effective is the decoy? It's just a shittier monkey bomb. Well, it's always a shittier monkey bomb, actually. No idea why I'm surprised. Okay. Alright. I'm trying to think of anything more to say, but to be honest, I'm just kind of underwhelmed. I mean, I figured I would be. It's Black Ops. It's not Black Ops, you know. It's Vanguard Zombies. I knew it was gonna not be the best. Which is a real shame, because this is a Treyarch production. That's what worries me. The fact that Treyarch made this. Like, Treyarch made this, and we ended up with this mess. That's what worries me. This feels very lazy. I mean, we're dealing with zombie types that were in the previous maps. These are Nazi zombies. There's no... The fact that I literally opened the doors and I got the exact same perks from each one is a little concerning. That makes me wonder if there's even any form of, like, randomness to the perks like the originals, or if they're just like, oh, we'll keep the aesthetic and miss the point that, you know, the perks were randomized, so you could get unlucky. I'm worried. This whole thing is concerning to me. You know what? I'm at round 10. Part of me feels like I've seen enough. Like... Why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? Oh, I know why. It's because people are supposed to be talking throughout the entire thing. Why is the static a separate sound file to the audio, to the voices? Surely you'd want to layer those two over. You know what? I shouldn't be asking questions. Why did the Type 100 rank up? I'm not using a Type 100. Why did that level up? What? You know what? No, I think I've seen enough. I've seen enough. And you know what? We're at round 11. I'm going to jump over to World at War. And we'll go ahead and play World at War Shi No Numa to round 11 as well. Just so we can get a feel. Just a reminder. Reminder that this map is supposed to be that one. Hey everybody, we've loaded into Call of Duty World at War, because like I said, I really want to just double check the original Shi No Numa to prove a point. But, gotta play that intro. Gotta play that original World at War intro. Man, some good shit. Alright. Yeah, I made a new save file, so don't worry about all this. I've played all these before. Playing the hardest difficulty because I hate myself. Welcome to the original Shi No Numa. And we're in. Look at that. There's Peter McCain again. 243. And what should be here, the Arisaka. We are back. And look at that. Japanese zombies. And also, as you can hear, there's a lot more going on in these original zombies maps. The original zombies maps did a lot more with a lot less. Like, just a reminder, these maps were put together as a side project for the actual game. M1 carabine. That's right, they had potato masher grenades. 115. I will concede these maps are part of a completely different storyline. But these are what these original maps were based off of. So, World at War is a valid comparison, in my opinion, to what Vanguard was trying to do. And just a reminder, Treyarch made Vanguard Zombies. I will continue to say that, because I think it is important, just a reminder to everyone, because it's easy. It is really easy to just write off Vanguard Zombies Disaster as being Sledgehammer being Sledgehammer, which in many ways is fair. But no, like, these maps were made by the same people. The same company made both these maps. And I personally think that's worthy of being pointed out, that this isn't a Sledgehammer problem. This is zombies in general problem. Just Vanguard Zombies clearly was not given the care that it deserved. Then again, I've also heard reports that the campaign also sucks for Vanguard, which wouldn't surprise me, so perhaps just the entire thing is rotten to the core at this stage.
Kaboom.
Ka-fucking-boom, freak bags!
Oh yeah, just a reminder what a good protagonist sounds like. You didn't get to hear our operator in Vanguard because I had muted the voices after a while because they got on my nerves, but, you know. Also, proper Thompson, that's an M1, it's not a 1928. And it fires like a proper M1. Garand, super powerful, always nice to have.
I am one badass killing machine.
Trench gun. This is essentially the combat shotgun from World at War. Or Vanguard. Yeah, man.
Do that again, I'll bite you back, freak sack!
Pop. It feels...
Time to kill!
The player movement in World at War is a little slow. But, oh good lord, aiming feels amazing. Also, I'm recording this still at 30 frames per second because I understand that I don't want the game. I don't want people to get confused by the inconsistent frame rates. But this game is running at like a proper 60, and oh, it feels great. This is how shooters should feel. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have done this, but my keyboard uses Bluetooth because I don't have a wired keyboard, and I placed my phone down over part of my keyboard, and because cell phones also give out Bluetooth, it blocked the signal between my keyboard and computer. So I screwed myself over. Not that it matters, we died once before in Vanguard. I missed. One more. There we go.
Stay there this time!
Just gotta tenderize their knee a little bit, you know, get some extra points. I love that sound. Just some good old power metal. That's another thing I miss, but this, like, old school... it's not even old school, it's modern music for World War II. But there's just something so great about the constant use of metal guitars and such, especially in the American campaign. For me, it's just... it creates that unique, heavy sound that I miss in games.
Ammo's getting low, but I ain't worried.
Out of gun juice. We're gonna try and run down and grab the M1 Garand.
There we go. As thing's empty. Need ammo.
Let's go. Oh, I didn't realize that he would spawn a nuke. Okay, that's fine. Hear that sizzle? Actually, can we just... There we go. We'll just jump straight to the Thompson. Thompson is one of the best zombies guns. Like, it's not even disputed. It's considered one of the best for the game mode.
Big lead pus bag.
I'm assuming you all can hear it, but there's a lot more going on in the maps of the original World at War, which is part of the reason why, in my opinion, it's one of the major reasons why people remember these games so fondly. There's a certain tone or feeling that just simply is not there for the original. It's just not there that was present in the original Zombies maps, just due to how quiet everything is. And I do think a huge part of that is the fact that there's a lot more, like, story-driven conversations in newer Cold War Zombies maps compared to these, which are just, you know, an angry American screaming random obscenities at zombies. Like, Dempsey's character is not story-driven. He's just angry American, and it fits with the whole action-packed idea of the undead are walking again. I killed him already. Time to send him back.
Oh, shit. I think its skull just hit next week.
It's just such a beautifully aggressive kind of commentary that games like this just don't carry anymore. I want more brutality in my video games, damn it. That's why I play Doom. Now let's go for the STG. I
can't blow shit up without ammo.
Gotta replace the empty 1911.
Look at all the flesh flying.
Oh, that's perfect. God is hearing me.
Hell yeah, I have one badass killing machine.
Oh, that's a funny story. Sometimes I play video games with one of my coworkers from work, and one of the funny things about it is, he's never played the original CODs before. I think the first time he really got into zombies was it was either Cold War or something, but I had to explain to him that you actually had to reload weapons before using max ammo back in the day. And that blew his mind. He always thought that max ammos acted as top-offs forever. Like, he had no idea. And I found that kind of funny. It actually leads to some pretty funny interactions, because I always am like, oh, there's a max ammo, everybody reload. And he's like, man, you don't gotta reload. And I'm like, yeah, you do. It's like, no, you don't. Oh, we got Speed Cola this time. Weird. That's kind of fortuitous, getting Speed Cola as the first random in both maps. Then again, I am personally not convinced that it's random in Vanguard at this stage.
Dude, I love Bossa Nova.
Oh, yeah. That's the other thing, looking at these reloads. This became a thing in Cold War, if I remember correctly. But because you have constant upgrades in Cold War, what'll happen is you do something to upgrade, and as you play the game, you can upgrade your perks and such. And that meant that perks were weaker at the start. I believe what happens is the first 3 ranks of a perk, like Speed Cola, are weaker than the original. Rank 4 is how the game originally intended it to work. And then finally, when you get up to rank 5, that's when you finally get an upgrade that takes it past the original. For example, Juggernog from Juggernog, the original in the original Zombies mode, it would allow you to take 4 hits. Juggernog rank 1 gave you 150 HP, which is like 3 hits, then 200. And then I believe rank 4 it gave you 250, which put it on par with most versions of Jug from previous games. And then finally, rank 5 gives you a second win mechanic, which basically means that if you fall, you have a chance to revive yourself instantly by shooting an opponent, as well as an Under Armor ability where if you get hit, instead of going down, if you have armor, the game will sacrifice all of your armor and leave you at 1 HP, which gives you a chance, in most cases, to blow away whatever you're fighting and keep yourself living. Jug! Juggernaut! Fucking love Dempsey. Oh, don't try to play Shi No Numa and get a character other than Dempsey. He's the only playable character in Shi No Numa. You'll always get Dempsey because it's well, you're not gonna see a mad German Nazi scientist or an angry Russian in a Japanese war camp. God, classic games. That's my fault. I was too busy talking. Alright. I think I've left my point. World at War sounds better than Vanguard, looks better than Vanguard in my opinion. I mean, you can't say the nice, warm, extreme lighting on this does not look fantastic. I don't know what else to say. We'll cease the carnage. If you want to play zombies, get Black Ops 3. If you want like the most modern and most well-received zombies, get Black Ops 3. If you want to play these maps in their original settings with all their weird glitches and stuff, just buy the game they're from. Just whatever you do. If you get Vanguard, do not expect a pleasant experience. Just play multiplayer. The multiplayer in Vanguard's fine. But if you want a modern COD with a decent zombies mode, I would say get Cold War. Just play Cold War. Alright. That's all. Bye-bye.